How do they feel about me? Pick a card, tarot card reading. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Today we're looking at the question, how are they feeling about me right now? In today's tarot card reading, I've got 3 piles for you to pick your card from. From pile number 1, we've got the Modern Witch Tarot deck. The Hermit card came out. We have a little racing car and a rune. For tarot reading number 2, we have the Cat Tarot deck. The 7 of Cups came out. We have the Mario mushroom and we have a rune. And for tarot card read number 3, we have the Wildwood Tarot deck. The Pole Star came out. We have the Slinky Dog from Toy Story. I can't quite remember his name. It will come to me as the reading goes on. And we have a rune as well. So we want to know, how are they feeling about you right now? How do they feel about me? In a moment, I'm going to do a card selection meditation so that we can open up your intuition and lead you towards the reading that has a message here for you today. We're also going to be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck and the Morgan Greer deck for extra clarification. And as always, I will start with a charm connection to give you extra connection and extra signs and symbols that it is definitely a reading here for you today. What you do with the tarot messages that you receive is totally up to you. Personal choice. You can totally ignore them. You can take action on them. But we're putting the choice into your hands. We're opening up pathways. We're giving you insight and all of that wonderful stuff. So if we'd like to do the card selection meditation, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and then when you open them again, your intuition should be opened up and your energy should be drawn towards a tarot reading that's here for you today. We've got pick a card read number 1, pick a card read number 2, pick a card read number 3. So if we'd like to push all of that air out of our lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close our eyes. Imagine we're walking through the most beautiful forest. The leaves are shimmering. There's tiny little bits of glitter everywhere. We've got our favourite colours in the leaves. We're just looking at all the leaves that are growing in abundance on the trees. We're following a little footpath through the forest. There's a little bench in the distance. We're just making our way there. We can smell our favourite perfumes. We can smell our favourite flowers. We can see all these beautiful little details, little signs from the universe that this is a place for you to be, a place for you to feel safe, a place for you to feel secure. Now, as you make your way to the bench, you can hear running water in the background. There's a little waterfall that you're going to go and explore later. There's all this abundance, there's all these possibilities. Now, as you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. We've got tarot read number 1, tarot read number 2, tarot read number 3. You can use the timestamps below to go to your reading. You can turn the captions on if you can't quite catch my accent. You can turn the speed up in the app if I go too slow, or you can just skip forward and take the messages that you're looking for today. I do personal readings. They are available on my website. My diary opens on a Monday, so try and book early in the week if you are definitely wanting a reading that week. So let's get on with, how do they feel about me? Welcome to your Pick a Card tarot card reading. So today your energy was drawn towards the little red car. Let me know why. Let me know why. I'm interested. The rune that means thunderbolt, coming in fast, coming in strong, and also the Modern Witch Tarot deck, the Hermit card. So maybe you're feeling a little bit isolated, maybe you're looking within yourself to find some answers to do with this situation, but we're looking about, how do they feel about me, or how do they feel about you in today's reading? I'm going to put the universe card there with the rune and the car. I want to know why you were drawn towards the car. To me, it kind of symbolises someone coming in fast, coming in strong, especially with the thunderbolt there, and then going through a period of silence. We have the the charms, I'm going to start with a charm connection to give you extra connection to the reading and me insight into your situation. So within a circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you a direct connection with the reading, me insight into your situation, clarification for as the cards come out. But I want to know how they're feeling about you, what's going on with this connection at the moment. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch out. So let's work our way through them. There's so much here. It may be that you have a lot going on in your head at the moment. That may be why the Hermit cards come out. So we have January. Maybe you're overthinking. Sometimes when we're in the place of the Hermit and we're feeling isolated or we're feeling a little bit of rejection, we start really overthinking. And we have a yes. So if you've had a particular question that's been in your mind, then that's a yes. If you have, let me know in the comments. We also have the seasons. So we have spring, summer, winter and autumn. Autumn and winter. Your romance angels are here guiding you, which is really nice. I'm going to work through these quite quickly because there's so much information. We have what I believe is St Paul's Cathedral in London, but it could be about travelling, it could be about museums, it can be about the church. We have a Capricorn zodiac sign. I'm just going to lay these all out. We have ballerina shoes, someone doing some dancing, but ballerinas, they look beautiful and elegant, but their feet hurt. They really hurt their toes. We have a never, never forget. So you're gonna find it hard to forget this person, and they find it hard to forget you as well. This may be someone who's been around for a while. We have a T. We also have another T. We have an A. We have a U. We have a unicorn. So sometimes this connection feels really quite magical. We have a graduate scroll, which is about learning. It could be about a place that you know where this person's been. We have a key to love. We also have a maid with love as well. So there has been a lot of love here, whether it's from your side, their side, both sides. We have a bell and it's jingling, if you can hear it. These are about angels letting us know they're around, but they also can symbolize someone that's got something to say. We have an S. There's so much here, can hardly fit them all on the Hermit card. We have an M. You may want to write all the letters down and see if there's any words that mean anything to you. If there is, let me know. And we have a G. So that's a wealth of information. We have January, we have yes. We have lessons, we have seasons. It may go around in cycles. It may have been a while since you've been sure about how this person feels. You may be taking time out to yourself at the moment because you've been overthinking or whatever. So I'm going to do a 9-card spread, and the centre of the reading, it all revolves around your person. How are they feeling? What's going on for them? How are they feeling about this connection? There's a whole wealth of abundance here, but there's also sensing a little bit of unhappiness. I don't know if I'm picking up just from the Hermit card. There could be a lot of travel here as well with the car and the location. It could be like worldwide hopes of travel. These readings are timeless, so they're relevant from the moment that you come into contact with them. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so that we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I've been drawn towards this one. So we're starting with the Queen of Pentacles, first card out of the deck. They see you as someone that's quite grounded. So if you have been overthinking, they probably aren't aware of it. That's the way they see you, that they like things that are quite grounded. Now that can be an issue if one of you likes travelling and the other one's a bit of a homebody. You probably really do appreciate time to yourself. Yeah. We have a Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're grounded, but you're focused on what you want. You're quite blunt and you're bossy and you're quite direct. And they probably really like that about you. But these are, how do they feel about you? That's the way they see you. They see you as someone who doesn't take any nonsense. I think they'd be really surprised that you've been overthinking. I don't think you share that side of them, share that side of you with them. And they've been drawn towards you because you're intelligent, you're good and practical, and if you're going traveling, you're gonna have a plan. You're gonna know where you're going, what you're doing, and have everything that you need, and ticked all of the boxes and made it happen. And you probably have quite a lot of big ideas as well. And that's probably why you also really sometimes really like your own space, and you like people to respect that you like your own space. And then we have the Six of Wands, so they've also seen you as a bit of a prize, a go-getter, someone that likes movement. The Six of Wands is all about rewards, glory, fame, all of those wonderful things. And these have been recent. Like, these first three cards are kind of telling me about what's come up to this point, how are they. And this is a solid foundation of, they think you're really wonderful. That's three very strong cards. They see you as this strong, independent person. Whether you're male or female, it's about that independence. It's about the planning. It's about having those ideas, but also making them happen and going ahead and getting what you want from the world. And you've probably found that you've been the most successful when you have taken time to isolate yourself, or maybe if you went to college, or and you just found that you could study better when you were on your own, phone off, telly off, like disconnected and really focusing on what you want. I wouldn't be surprised if this person came in and made a point of getting your attention with the Thunderbolt rune. I think they came in, and with the car, they were like, hi, do you want to come and get my car and come for a drive? Made not be like actually physically that's what's happened, but they wanted to take you on a journey. They wanted to go places with you. They wanted to be around you. They wanted communication with you. But there's some element within this that hurts for you because the ballerina charm came out. So I think quite a lot of people see you on the surface but don't realize, like, actually the sacrifices that you have to make to get to where you want to be, and the things that do hurt, and you don't like showing your feelings all that much. You would rather just be like, I'm okay, it's fine. So how are they feeling at the moment? They're feeling the full reversed. There's a bit of hesitancy here. They're stopping, they're thinking, they're considering. Sometimes it can be a lack of commitment. They're feeling a lack of commitment from you, or it may be a lack of commitment on their behalf. It's like they want your attention, but they're not ready to commit to it, and you may not necessarily know where you stand with them. They may have a little bit of risky behaviour, which goes against what you are in many ways. Like, I think you could probably get caught up in the moment with this person, but on the whole, you want to know, where am I going? What am I doing? What time are we going to be there? How are we getting there? And I think this person's a bit of a, right, come on, let's go do something right now. And you're like, well, no, wait, what are we doing? Where are we going? Am I wearing the right thing? We have the High Priestess reversed, which is them seeing a lack of foresight within this connection, the potential of this connection being denied at the moment. They may be feeling that you're keeping things from them, or you may be feeling they're keeping things from you. And it's almost like I'm picking up like a little bit of a magpie. They saw something really nice, sparkly and shiny, and they wanted to pick you up, and they wanted to play with you, and then at the moment they just can't quite, it should be moving forward, shouldn't it? And it's a bit of stagnation. Them pulling away, maybe you're pulling away because it's not quite going where you want it to go, and you're holding out for what you want from a relationship, which we all should do. We have the Four of Cups reversed. can be a little bit about boredom. There could be a mismatch of energy here, especially if you're the one that likes to plan. And by planning, you get lots of things done and you tick all of your boxes. I think this person's a bit more up in the air. They don't like making those plans. They haven't really thought about a year's time, 5 years' time, 20 years' time. They're thinking about today. They may spend money like it's water, like it's everlasting, and then be shocked when it runs out. They feel sorry for themselves when they haven't got your attention in the way that they want. They don't quite see things the way that you see the world, and they don't appreciate hurt and pain that you go through, that you don't show to anyone. I think when you close that door and you're by yourself and you explore things and overthink and you don't share it with anyone, I don't think you share it with anyone. When this connection's going good, it's really good. When you're vibing, when you're really getting on, it's really good. But then there's that like massive valley between you both sometimes, where this fast land between you both, where you can't quite meet in the middle and you don't quite know where each other are or where your head's at or where their head's at. We've got the Capricorn there. They're very organised, they're very direct, very reliable. Yeah, and we've got the January as well, which fits into the Capricorn. Yeah. If I ever want to get anything done, I should come and ask you to do it, because you'd get it done without a problem. So then we have the Ten of Wands. This is moving towards tomorrow. I'm moving into the future. So the Ten of Wands is all determination, heavy workload, taken on a lot. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which clarifies the graduate scroll. There's a lesson here for this person. They could learn a lot from you if they just open themselves up a bit. The centre of the reading is the High Priestess reversed. They're kind of closed off their feelings a little bit. They're closed off to picking up your energy. They're closed up to connecting with you in a level where you can feel that you can fully open up and tell them. I think you hold a lot back, but I think you're in the habit of doing that anyway. But if they were to open up their intuition, they would pick up on these little signs and symbols and these little signs and body language and things. They'd connect with you on a much better level. And then we have the King of Swords reversed. Someone is a little bit domineering. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords reversed can be a bit of a clash, because the Queen of Swords, when she's the right way up, she likes things her own way. She's very bossy, very direct, says it how it is. But when the King of Swords is reversed, he's a bit bullying. Can exploit things. He likes a little bit of confrontation. He will domineer things to get things in the right direction. The King of Swords reversed can't get much from the Queen of Swords, because she won't give in, and she won't give in. And I think that's good, because there is a lesson here for your person. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards with the Morgan Greer deck and see what else comes up. There's almost like a little bit of headbutting, and instead of talking about it, your person just goes quiet, or you go quiet, or they pull away. Then they feel sorry for themselves, and then they're like, too busy. I'm too busy to talk. I'm doing things. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. And then they come in like with a little bit of an attitude of wanting what they want, and they want you to do what they want to do, and you're like, yeah, but do I want to do that? Why can't we both do what we both want to do, you know? I hope you put a like on the reading in exchange for your reading today. That's just a very nice thing to do. If you skip to the cards, I'm going to now include you in the circle of protection. A little bit late, but here we are. And I do personal readings. And the Chariot, yeah. So they're drawn to you. The things that they're drawn towards you for It's your leadership. You're the one that gets things going and gets things moving, and that's what they're attracted to you for. But at the moment, they're just like, they're frustrated with that. They're frustrated with your planning. They're frustrated with things. They're pulling away. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're closing up their energy to a point, and then they're gonna, yeah. So then we have the Knight of Rods reversed, which is someone that gets a bit frustrated when they're not getting the movement that they want, when their things are not going quite in a direction. And I do think there's a bit of a clash here with, and I think this is linking to the King of Swords reversed. So you're the Queen of Swords. You're direct. You know what you want, and you're not rigid, but you know where you're going, and you know what you want. When they want something from you, they can't always get what they want. And you stand your ground, and rightfully so. You should only ever do what you want to do. And before, where they've just been like just getting a little bit frustrated, a little bit like, oh, there's a bit of a problem, they haven't really voiced it, but you've sensed that they get a little bit like, oh yeah, but I want you to do this thing, and you're like, no, I'm not doing that. And you sense that they get a little bit frustrated, right? But up until this point, it's only been that little bit of frustration that they've shown. So we have the Queen of Swords again for you. You're coming out as all the queens. So the Queen of Swords is like, you know what you want. You're on a path to where you want to go. It's almost like this person needs to shape up and fit in, or they need to go and do something else. They need to stop distracting you, putting frustrations in. They do get frustrated that they can't. I think there's certain conversations that you both have that you just won't compromise on, and so you shouldn't. You should never ever do anything that someone's making you feel guilty to do. We have the Three of Pentacles, and it's all about teamwork, but they have the Fool reversed, which is them take a time out, thinking about it, a lack of commitment. They won't commit to being part of your team. They won't commit to joining resources with you. They won't commit to that, but they want all of the other things. They want all of the relationship things without committing. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you haven't had the are we actually officially a couple? It's almost like they dodged that a bit, which is a massive red flag. So then we have the Seven of Swords, which is about sneaky behaviour. Sometimes I describe it as a bit of a pension pot for the future. We put things away for a later date. It can be about trusting your instincts. I think that you are trusting your instincts on this. I think you've had a few red flags with this. With the High Priestess reversed, they shut off their energy from you, or they don't link into that invisible connection that we have. They and that makes you feel they're hiding things. It makes you feel, they're not being completely upfront. But I think an element of it is that there's plenty that you've held back from them. And I'm not saying that you should tell them everything, but I think there's both of you, like, keeping things. It's almost like when you're together, and then there's this massive vast space between you both. And neither of you have really built a bridge. I think you've probably got further across than what they have. But it's almost like even if you were building a bridge, it would be in different places and it wouldn't quite meet. And then we have the Five of Cups on the Four of Cups. There's lost regret and new hope. They're regretting something at the moment. If you haven't been in contact with this person, they have been thinking about you a lot and they've been feeling really sorry for themselves. But they didn't open up fully. They didn't connect and commit to this. So why they're feeling sorry for themselves, it's self-imposed, There's things they felt that they couldn't quite do. Then we have the Four of Cups again reversed on the Ten of Wands. They may be busying themselves with work. And this is moving forward. So their mood isn't really going to change. They're feeling bored, they're feeling like reevaluation thoughts, self-pity, depression, like and taking on the burdens of the world and feeling like really hard done by, but they didn't commit. You wanted a commitment and they didn't commit. That's what I'm feeling. It's like they haven't committed, and it's kind of carrying forward, and it's like they have excuses, they have reasons. There's not been enough time, we don't know each other enough. I'm too busy, I have a lot of work, there seems to be plenty of reasons. But then they feel sorry for themselves because you're like, yeah, well, if we're not a couple, then what are we? What are we doing? You know, you have a life plan. They don't. I don't think they have much of a life plan. I think they live day by day. So the King of Cups, they're meant to be learning how to be more loving, and you know, the King of Cups is just cool, calm, collected. They're very important. They're a nice mentor to have around. They love us without smothering us. They very honest with us about their feelings. They may suddenly declare feelings for you over the next couple of weeks or over the next month. Don't be surprised if you suddenly hear from them and they're like, you know, they're outpouring their heart towards you. It's genuine. Whether they can actually then, because it's all well and good outpouring emotions, but whether they can then turn that into a relationship, I'm not sure. And the reason I'm not sure is because the King of Swords reversed. It's the Tower moment. So it's almost like they're going to declare their feelings, and you're going to hold out for yeah, I believe your words, but we need to combine resources. We need to commit to each other. And they almost like can pull away from that. And why should you do all of the relationship things without the word of a relationship? Because you're on an important path. You are on an important path in life. I can feel it, I can see it. The amount of abundance that is around you, even when you're shut in your little cave and you're working on it, it's like you're manifesting all of these things in life, and where you're going and what you're doing and what you want to do. And this person wants part of it. They don't really know how to have part of it. And I'm not, there's just something missing here. They wanted your attention and they always want your attention. It's not like sometimes they sulk to get your attention. Now with the King of Swords reversed, there's going to be a bit of a clash. They're going to probably outpour their hearts, but check whether they're drunk. Check what mindset they're in when they're doing it, because it may be they outpour their feelings while they're feeling really sorry for themselves, which isn't good. It doesn't mean it's not true. It's just like, what's the motivation behind it and what's going to come from it? And it may be why they're drawn to you, because you make changes in life, you get things moving and get things going and they don't quite know how to do it. It's like they can get in a car and they could drive the car, but it's the car doing the work. They don't know how to do the work. And the Tower is about a moment of liberation, a moment of being set free, unexpected changes, and it comes from almost them declaring their feelings, but then them behaving in a more same like frustrated pattern with you again. And there is a sense of frustration here for them, that they can't get you to do what they want you to do. You can't have two people driving, you have to take it in turns. And I don't know if you like this person enough I don't know if you trust this person enough to let them drive in, and you know that you're going to get to where you both need to go. I think it's when they're around, it's all about them and them getting to where they need to go, and not really worrying if you've got to where you need to go, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for more information. If you claim this reading, let me know in the comments. Just put claim it or something, let me know. I like knowing that the right people have got the right readings. So So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels. How do they feel about you? They see you in the most wonderful way, but they're feeling really sorry for themselves because they can't get what they want to get, but they're not sure what they want to get. And you want a relationship and they're not willing to do that. But they see you in the most wonderful ways, but they're feeling really hard done by. They really are feeling very hard done by. Movement, choices and decisions. Your moment of solitude. Your moment of figuring out, what do you want? Okay, so we've come to this reading. This is, how do they feel about me? How do you feel about them? That's what I want you to ask yourself. How do you feel? How do they make you feel? Can you see a future with how this connection is right now? Can you see it changing and being how you want it to be? Can this person walk alongside you in life and be that supportive person where you support them and they support you and it's a mutual thing? How do you feel? How does this person make you feel? That's what I want you to ask. Rejoice in celebration. Good things are coming to you, very good things. Things you're manifesting are going to come. Triumph, success. It's that moment of sexual attraction. They I almost said something I really shouldn't say, but yeah, they really fancy you. They're really drawn towards you, but they want to be in control, but they don't know how to be in control, and it's almost all about them and all about when they don't get what they want, they sulk. Passion ignited. That's nice. We've got 2 wands. And a sacrifice. You're going to have to make a sacrifice to move forward. Your passion in life. What do you want out of life? Where are you going in life? Can this person be a good thing for that? That's what I want you to think about. What sacrifice do you need to make to move forward? The shadow of this person is going to linger for a while. They're not going anywhere in a hurry because all the things they're drawn towards you, that's not going anywhere. And if anything, even if you completely ignored them, moved on with life, that's what they're drawn towards. That's what they like about you. That's what they will keep coming and saying, hey, I'm still here. And you have to do what you need to do with that. Whether you get drawn into that or not, that's your choice. Patience and planning, that's just you in general. Everything comes at the right time, doesn't it? And awareness. So we have the 3 wands that have came out. Very nice. You are in the creator role. You are powerful, you are successful, you're going to be successful. The things that you're trying to manifest, all these things are going to come towards you. This person wants to be part of it, but they don't quite know how to be part of it. And I'm not sure if they're capable of being part of it. They have mood swings, they're up, they're down. They get frustrated, they get sulky, they get, but they also really like you. They're attracted towards you, but there's a lack of commitment, not only for your connection, but I think with their life in general. I think you both come at life in a totally different way. What you do with this information is totally up to you. You have free will. Your choices in life are your choices. What you do with tarot reading is up to you, but I hope this reading has helped you in some way. I want you to know the things that you're manifesting, they're going to come. It may take their time, but they're going to come. And I want you to ask, how do you feel right now? How does this person make you feel? How do their actions make you feel? So I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you've made it to this point, you're now part of my Purple Heart gang. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards the Cat Tarot deck, and particularly the card, the Seven of Cups, all about choices, options, dreams, desires, and all of these really nice things. And also the mushroom from Mario. I think the mushrooms in Mario, I haven't played Mario in years, but don't they rebuild your life? When your life's depleting, it like adds on, does it? Let me know in the comments below if I've got that completely wrong. Let me know, but that's what I think they do. And then we have the rune, which is about life force, transformation, and air. It can be an air sign. So air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So first of all, we're going to start with a charm connection. We have two little charms in here. So we're going to start with a charm connection. I want the charms to give you direct connection with the reading, clarification for when the cards come out, and me insight into your situation. Today we're looking at how do they feel about me, today's pick a card reading. So in a circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you a clear sign that this is a message here for you today. Okay. So we have a K. We have a golf player, someone that likes playing sports. We have an N, and we have a Y, so it could be yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. The Y, it could also be New York, I guess, but it's also means like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. The Y can mean the word why as well. Why? What's going on? We have a G, so there could be someone's initials. It can be a place name, a road name, a job title, a building. We have a star, which is really nice as well. There's lots of dreams, desires, options here. We have a dolphin, really lovely. Someone may have a tattoo of a dolphin if it's going like way back when they were like really popular in the 90s. I remember a couple of my friends getting dolphin tattoos. We have faith here with a cross. So this could be about spirituality in general, religion, faith, or lack of faith sometimes, isn't it? We have a measuring jug, measuring things up, recipes, cooking, science maybe. We have a key with a heart, absolutely lovely. It's almost like I see the cat going, oh, I don't know which dinner to have. So I'm going to put that out of the way. We're going to do a 9-card spread. I am doing reversals because it's all about how they're feeling. Sometimes feelings can be upside down. Then we'll do clarification with the Morgan Greer deck, and we'll pull some oracle cards at the end. So if any of the charms like mean anything to you, let me know in the comments. I don't know why the word Ryan, King Ryan, is in my head, but King Ryan is there somewhere. If that means anything to you, let me know. Yeah, weird. So, I'm going to do a 9-card spread. The centre of the reading's all about them. These are all about their feelings. And then we'll look at the clarification. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What's been going on? What's going on? And what's going to be going on? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels, offering us a circle of protections that we can give and receive. All of these messages with an open heart and open mind. Been drawn towards this one. So if you have skipped forward to the cards, I'm going to include you in the circle of protection. So we've got the Chariot reversed, the Ace of Cups. They certainly offered something to you, didn't they? And then we have the 3 of Wands reversed. So the Chariot reversed is a sense of restlessness. We've just got to have a look at how cute these cards are. Absolutely cute. So the Chariot reverse is a sense of restlessness, a desire for change. but not particularly knowing how to make that change. They have a lot of desire for you. They have a lot of dreams about you. They have a lot of things going on to do with you in their head, but there's also an element of confusion. How do we make it happen? How do we get there? How do we do that? We also have the Ace of Cups, which is the offering of love, happiness, deep love, pure joy. There's genuine feelings, or there has been. These first three cards are about yesterday and before. So there is an element of feelings and love and things. And we have the Three of Wands reversed, which is a misdirected effort or misdirected energy. Yeah, these cards are just beautiful. So they like you. They've got a lot of feeling for you. But it's also sort of like recently been new, fresh, confusing. If you've been confused, they've been confused. They don't quite know, or they haven't known, like, what to do. There's been unresolved difficulties, a loss of control on their behalf. But then they come back in and they offer it, and then they don't really know what to do with it. You know, the Three of Wands is about making movement, having movement, but it's reversed. It's like they put the energy in the wrong place. Yeah, we have the Tower at the moment. So this is what's going on for them at the moment. There's a unexpected change. A moment of liberation. They're being set free from something. I don't know if it's your connection, or they're being set free from something in their life in general, or they may be being set free from the idea that they have no control. Because I do think they've been through a phase of feeling they have no control over things, whether it's things in their life or life in general, or this connection, or them. Maybe they're quite impulsive, or it's just that sense of feeling like they've had no control. The Queen of Swords is in the middle. If you've been mad at them, and she's reversed. She's reversed. So the Queen of Swords, if you've been mad at them, they know that you're mad at them. They know that you're mad at them. They know that. They're worried about that. The Queen of Swords, when she's annoyed, she can be really malicious, vindictive, revengeful. You don't want a Queen of Swords reversed in charge of a sword. You know, she can cut you down. And they know that. They don't want you to cut them off. By the way, they don't want you to do that. They have had no control over things. They're being set free from the past, and I don't know what their past is. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow road to success, doing things properly. It's almost like them saying, right, okay, can you give me another chance? I want to do it properly this time, please. But you're mad at me, and you have every right to be mad at me, and I'm scared that you're mad at me. Please don't be nasty to me. I don't know what you've done to them in the past. Like, I don't know if I think this is like a thing that's been going on for a while, and I don't know if like you ranted at them, or maybe you sent them a message and you didn't think that they read it, or they didn't take it on board. They did. The things that you said hurt them, and you know they don't want that again. Maybe that was the point that made them realize how much you like them. They read it, and that stung a lot, because it come from your heart. You know, you were feeling hurt, and it come from a place of hurt, and they feel that. But the Knight of Pentacles, they want to offer you something, but they want to do it properly this time. They want to, you know, cross the I's, dot the T's, be reliable. They want to show up. It's almost like they're being set free from the thought that they have no control. They do, and they're taking that on board now. But they're scared. They're worried. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to cause you any problems. They don't want to get on their feet and then drag you down, or drag you into something that they don't think that you should be in. They may have quite a bit of a past. There may be past relationships here. Maybe, there's a little bit of an overlap, possibly. But if there is, you would have known about it. So then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is them making choices, a juggling act, resourcefulness. The Moon reversed. Honey's just lovely. So the Moon reversed is them kind of a little bit of shutting off of feelings, their inner fears, being scared to be fully open, being a little bit frightened of getting told off by you again. They don't want to be told off by you again. They want to offer you something, but they're not quite sure if you'll take it. They're not sure if you'll take it. They feel really quite uncertain, and they really don't know, if they're good enough for you. They know that you have lots of options. They know that you have lots of choices in life. And they're almost like, they lack confidence. They lack self-esteem. They're very uncertain. They don't feel good enough for you. They have a bit of an inferior complex. And whatever happened in the past, they didn't necessarily have control of that. That was other things that had that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, which is a little bit of a lazy energy. It's meant to be about learning, promotion, moving forward, but it's like a lazy energy. If they're not going to learn from the past, then how can they make any changes, So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. I hope you put a like on the reading in exchange for your reading today. If you claim the reading, let me know in the comments. I just like to know the right people have received the readings. What you do with the information that you gather from tarot reading is your choice. Free will, you're responsible for your own choices in life. I do personal readings. They are available from my website. But if our intuition connects, all of these readings are timeless. So they're relevant from when you come into contact with them. So if our intuition connects, if our energy connects, there's no reason why you can't find the messages here on this channel. There's so many videos here now. There'll be messages here for you. So they know they're going to need to do things properly. I think they lack faith in themselves a little bit. It's like they get their feet on the ground and then they lose it again. So we have the Eight of Wands reversed, and it's on the Chariot. That can be a slowing down of energy. They may have ignored your messages. I think that's why you think they didn't read that long flow of messages that you sent that said things how they were. They did. They read it. They didn't reply to it, but they read it. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is about family conflict. It's about things going on. I don't know if they were in a relationship, and there's just overhang of complications to do with that. Maybe you found out that they were connected to someone else, or maybe it was just the shadow of a previous relationship that kind of got in the way of you two being able to come together in the way that you should come together. Yeah, there's some kind of family conflict. It's like they offered you something too soon. They offered you something before they really could offer you anything. And it's caused problems for them. Page of Pentacles reversed as well. So let's move forward as well. The Page of Pentacles, they don't learn lessons. They should do. And they're going through a period of, they're meant to be, but then they're moving to the future and they're not going to be learning the lesson. The Six of Cups, which is the Tower moment, which is clarifying what I thought is they're being set free from something from the past. Maybe it's a past relationship. Maybe they're going to finally be set free from the shadow of that. Maybe that's where they lost their confidence. So the Temperance reversed, they're scared to communicate with you. They're scared. They don't want to be on the receiving end of being told off again. It's almost like being reprimanded. But I think the things that you said probably needed to be said. It's like they shy away from it a little bit. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to bring that out of you because you're such a lovely person. They don't want to see that. They don't want to be the cause of making you feel that way, you know. So the world is going on the Knight of Pentacles. They want to offer you the world. You are, in many ways, the centre of their world as well. But there's no fast movement here. There's nothing that can happen overnight. There's things they're still being set free from, things they're still moving away from. They need to regain their confidence. And I think you need them to do that. Otherwise, they're not... If you now step in and fix them, they don't learn anything, you know. They don't learn anything from that. So you need to let them find their feet, rebuild their confidence, so they can enter a relationship with you where they feel worthy of it. The Tower again. Oh my goodness. It's on the Two of Pentacles. What? There's just a lot for them, isn't there? There's so much. Being set free from something again. A moment of explosive energy. There's a repeating pattern here. You can't fix them. If you've tried to help them, overhelp them, sometimes when we do too much for someone, we take away their power. If we just guide someone a little bit, but make them do the work, it empowers them, it builds their confidence more. If we do too much, it takes their confidence away, and then they think that they can't do anything, and then there's these explosive moments for them. And it leaves them in a situation where they're worse off. They need to be in a situation where they are in a relationship because they want to be in a relationship rather than they don't have anywhere to live, or they don't have any money, or they need to be with someone. There's a need to be with someone and there's a want to be with someone, and it's two totally different things. You want them to be with you because they want to be with you, not because they need you. So don't do too much for them. Don't do too much for them because it'll go bad. It does them no favours, and it'll do you no favours in the long run. The Ten of Wands reversed is them feeling the burden, an excessive burden. But the Moon, it's almost like they have to put the work in. There's no way around it. There's work here this person needs to do, and there's no getting away from that. No getting away from that. They have to do it. You can't do it. Their ex-partners can't do it. The family can't do it. The friends can't. They have to do it. Yeah, then they don't want to. They want the quick route. They want you to do it. They want anyone else to do it. They want the universe to do it. The universe right now is telling them there's a slow road here, but they want things with a click of a finger. That's what the Tower is like. It's like they want click of a finger and things to change, and they expect you to get on board, and you're like looking at them thinking, yeah, but what's really changed? It's like you need to see a real change in them before you get on board with it. And I don't blame you at all. If they're being quite sheepish at the moment, shy and reserved, it's because they're thinking about what you said. The things that you said, they're thinking about it. They're taking it on board. But the world is like, there's a slow path here. They want the fast route, but by having the fast route, they get themselves in even more of a mess. How do they feel about you? They're a little bit intimidated by you. They want to offer you something, but they're in a whole world of confusion. They've got so much going on. A lot of this is all about their refusal to learn. There's a little bit of gameplay in here, maybe. They offered you something before they could really offer it to you, and it's caused problems for them. They see you as a fierce, independent person. They want to be part of it, but they don't know how to be part of it. They don't feel strong enough. They don't feel... They think that you have better options, and you probably do. And no, you definitely do. There are other options here, but you've got a soft spot for this person. You really have, and they're just in a bit of a mess. And that mess isn't going anywhere, because whatever it is they're meant to be learning, they're not going to quite get it. And I don't know if it's just people do too much for them. I don't know if, you go in with a magic wand and, like, it's okay. And they've got to be accountable for their actions, Don't apologise for what you said. If you meant what you said, don't apologise for it either. Say, well, I said what I said. We have fertility. Yeah, that's why they're drawn towards you. You have that natural empress energy, that creative abundance. They like your energy, and maybe it's a little bit of mothering, a little bit nurturing they need. But then there's the smothering, isn't there? So stand your ground. And authority, you do have, it's like the mother and father figures. They need that in life, and the best parents in the world are the ones that stand their ground for, no, this person needs to do this on their own, and like, you may have to be a bit of that role for them, and that's up to you if you want to be that. So you have to treat them with like love and compassion, but also be really firm with them. So they need to take a bit of accountability. Material and spiritual prosperity, intuition. Trust your intuition on this. Partnerships and alliances. If you reach out and pull them forward, make sure they do the last bit by themselves, It has to come from them. I do think this has to come from them. Destiny, if they're meant to be in your life, they will be in your life, but it needs to come from them. It can't come from you. You've said your bit. It can't come from you. If it comes from you, then you'll have a sense of, oh, they're only with me because I've helped them, rather than they're with me because they're on their own little foundation and they're doing really well, and they're with me because they want to be with me. You don't want to feel like you're with someone because they need you. They need to want to be with you, and they need to want to be your partner, and they need to want to be your equal. You can't be their parent. You can't be their ticket. You can't be their life raft. You can be you, and if you're meant to be together, they will sort it out. If they don't, then you're not meant to be together. Balance. Conflict and defeat. Got your work cut out with this one, I tell you. Got your work cut out. Yeah. You want them to want you. At the moment, I think there's too much of a they need something. They need someone to fix them, and they don't want to be the ones to fix themselves. And the tower moment is going to keep coming up for them until they start doing it for themselves. They need to let go of the fact that there should be people nurturing them. No one should be nurturing them. They should be at a point now where they can do things. They're an adult. You're not responsible for them. And you would be best if they come to you from a strong place so they can be your partner. There's a possibility that you two could make a really nice partnership, but they need to shape up. They need to shape up. And you need to wait for that. How do they feel about you? This is all about them. To be honest, this is all about them. And that's a little bit worrying and concerning for me. Because this should be about how they feel about you. And this is all about how they feel about themselves. How they feel about their place in the world. How they feel about, life. Unexpected things happen to them all the time, but they can't see the connections them. Common denominator is them. So I'm going to end the reading here. What you do with the information within tarot readings is totally up to you. It's your life, your choice. Hopefully this has helped you in some kind of way, stand your ground with this. Be strong. I know you probably really want to help this person, but ask yourself, are you really doing good for this person by doing too much for them? So I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you've made it to this point, now part of my Purple Heart gang, hardly any of you make it to the end of the reading. If you claim this reading, let me know in the comments below. If you see purple hearts, you now know what they mean. And I will see you soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card read, and your energy was drawn towards the Pole Star from the Wildwood Tarot deck. So I'm going to put that up here for now. And also the Toy Story Slinky Dog. This is my cat's favourite thing. When it's on my desk, she knocks it on the floor and starts playing with it. I don't know why, but there we go. So we've got Slinky, and we have the rune that means divine interaction. Sometimes it means gift as well. You may have some kind of spiritual gift yourself, psychic abilities that connect with your intuition. But we have the pole star guiding you. So I'm going to pull from the charms. I want the charms to give you a direct connection with the reading, me, clarification for when the cards come out, insight into your situation where you want to know how does your person feel about you in today's Pick a Card reading. So for the circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you a sign that this is a reading here for you today. Also, let me know why you were drawn towards the pole star, the Slinky, Toy Story dog. What pulled you towards the reading? So we have your romance angel. She's like a baby pink pearl. I think it's white on camera though. We have a never never give up, which is nice, but we'll see what that means when the cards come out. We have an Aries. Could be in someone's birth chart. Could be the characteristics of an Aries. We have cherries. It's really nice. We have a Celtic knot, which is very nice to come out with the Wildwood Tarot deck. Could be about marriage, old school marriage, past life marriage. We have an L. That could be someone's name. It could be the word for love. It can be a road name, a place name, anything. So we're going to pull 9 cards spread for you and your person. The star that you were drawn towards, the pole star, can sometimes symbolize an Aquarius. It's all about being guided, cleansing, faith. There could be someone who's very spiritual here, or someone who's works within kind of using energies and things. Someone who's very good at mastering that, or on the path to doing that. Healing energies, cleansing energies, messages, all of those things, channeling messages. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Someone's very connected. And you don't want to give up on this person. So let's see what the Wildwood Tarot deck has to say. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so that we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Been drawn towards this one. So the first card that comes out is the King of Bows reversed. If you've skipped forward to the cards, let me welcome you into the circle of protection. The King of Bows reversed is someone that gets really frustrated when they don't get their own way. They can be really quite intolerant. They can have quite a few arguments with people. And the first 3 cards in a 9-card spread is all about like the recent past. The blasted oak reversed as well. So that's all about, there's a lot of frustration here. And their frustrations cause long-term difficulties for them. I don't think they get frustrated with you. I think you have a similar kind of background to each other. Maybe that's why you feel connected with them. Like, I don't think either of you have had the easiest of times. And it's gone through life, it's pulled forward, you know. Sometimes we go through something and we can put it behind us and that's that. But sometimes we go through something and we think we're kind of over it, and then every now and again it pops its head up and it causes issues. I think you both have a similar kind of thing. I think you're better at cleansing and healing and things, but even then it still every now and again comes up, but you deal with it. I don't think this person's dealt with the things they've been through in the way that you have. It's almost like they bottle it up a bit more and it causes long-term problems for them. And then we have the 8 of stones, which is interesting. They see you as a hard worker. And they want to put the work in, and they're drawn towards you for a reason. It's almost like you're kind of a key for them. I think there may be a past life connection here, and I think you already know that. I don't know if this person has got to the point of opening up those kind of energies. I don't know if they're that kind of person, but I think you know that you've met this person before, and in past lives you probably both had similar kind of struggles then as well. And you may have a sense that in a past life they helped you, so you feel that in this lifetime it's your turn to help them. They're scared of opening up, but they want to put the work in, and they see you as hard working. They're very drawn towards you. There's a natural energy here that they can't even begin to explain. It's like you have an infinity with each other. Maybe that's why the slinky dog, you know, you're both connected. There's this invisible force that connects you both. Very much so. And they know that you've done the work that they haven't done the work that they need to do. And I don't know if they will. But they get frustrated. They get really frustrated. And you help with their frustrations. And I don't want to know why. And if that's something really quite naughty came in. But yeah, like there's that kind of connection here as well, that intimacy and things. I think you both you're both very connected in all of the ways. Like, you know, all of the ways. So we have the Page of Arrows, which is kind of feeling like broken promises, or feeling like, you know, you can't quite do something yet. And it's a genuine feeling. The Page of Arrows is very genuine. It's almost like overbooking yourself, or they see you as a very genuine person. They know that you don't want to hurt them, and they know that if there's something that you can't do that you want to do with them, they know that if you cancel on them, it's because you genuinely do it. I think sometimes you probably worry that they think that when you delay something, or you can't deliver on something, or you can't do something, you think that they think you're being awkward. They don't. They know how genuine you are. They know that you genuinely want to do it, but you can't do it. I don't know if you've got a habit of overbooking yourself, or overextending yourself, or not being aware of time and space, and like losing time, which is quite normal for spiritual people. Time, what is time anyway? You know, we kind of do get lost in time and space. We're just here now, but it's not all that we have been, you know. So that's quite a normal thing. They know that you're very genuine. They know that when you say no or when you break a promise, they know that it's genuine. And I think they're on the same page with that as well. If there's something recently that they've not been able to do with you, there's a genuine reason. There's nice energy here. So we have the Ancestor, which is really nice. It's a marriage card within this deck for me. It's community, it's your tribe, it's being drawn together. It's just got chills. Like, it's you two forming a tribe that no one else really understands, and like, you understand it, you completely get it, you're already connected. Whether this person gets it yet or not, I don't know, but there's a divine interaction here, which is obvious. That's the rune that came out. You're gonna form, you have the potential to form a community for the both of you, a tribe for the both of you that maybe other people just don't quite understand. You're just naturally drawn to each other. You can't help it. You can't help it. So then we have the King of Arrows reversed, which is frustrations. And it's like a repeated thing for them. They get frustrated with things. They may get into conflict with people, but I think you see beyond that. I don't think they do it with you. I think it's life. They get frustrated with life. People don't get them. They kind of may get into arguments with people quite a lot, but you see beyond that because you kind of understand it and you get it, and they're not like it with you. You see beyond their hard shell. You see the core of them. You're very much connected to the core of them. Yeah. Yeah. So then we have the Four of Arrows, which is taking time out. All about resting. A little bit of time out. It's almost like you both need to take time away from the world, and this person's probably better when they're one-to-one. I think when they're around people, like other people being around can be a bit of a downfall for them. They're better one-to-one with you in a small group. They're better like that. I think they get lost in the crowd a bit, and it kind of just all gets a bit too much for them. So it's important to take time out as a couple, as both of you together, and lean into one another. They may go through periods as well of being quite quiet, but I think when they are quiet, you know why they're being quiet, and you just give them the space. I don't think there's much insecurity coming from you at all, because maybe you're at this reading because you just want someone to clarify that this is what you think it is. You are right. Your intuition about this is right. You're meant to be around this person. There's a reason that you're around this person, and there's a healing here, and there's a work here, and there's you two taking time together and hiding from the world together, and being part of their process, and like when they're around you, it's like breath of fresh air. And when they're doing other things, they get frustrated, and it's not the same. The Three of Bows, very nice. Movement forward for you both. Sometimes we need to take a little bit of step back to move forward. Let them come back in again. Let them re-energize and things. The Three of Bows is all about exploring new lands, new opportunities, travel together, making plans together, equal plans together. And then we have the Knight of Arrows, very nice. When things start moving, they'll start moving really quickly. They know that you're the one for them. They may not be conscious of it at the moment, but they will be. They will be very much so. There's stuff here that they can't explain. Don't give up on this person. Do not give up on this person. Unless, like, if you have seen that nasty side of them, or if they have ever taken anything out on you, kind of do what you need to do to protect yourself. But I'm not picking that up here. It's like, with everything else, you get frustrated, but with you, it's you see the side of them that no one else sees. You see that nice softness, and they show the hard side of them to everyone else. But if that's not how it is, then, you know, maybe this isn't the reading for you. I don't, you know, yeah, if this is your reading, you'll know that this is your reading, because you would never have, they would have never been mean to you. Never. So we have the Seven of Pentacles has come out. That's all about reaping what you sow, planting seeds for the future, letting things grow, taking time. So if you claim this reading, let me know in the comments. In exchange for the reading, drop a like on the reading. It just helps get into the algorithm on YouTube, or the YouTube things. I do personal readings. They're available from my website. What you do with the information that you receive with any tarot reading ever is your choice. We just read the cards. We have the Six of Swords reversed. Everything was half-hearted until you came along. Everything was half-hearted. They were looking for you, but they didn't know that they were looking for you. You two were looking for each other, I think you know that. You two were waiting for each other, looking for each other. Everything was half-hearted until you came along. The World reverse, yeah, they weren't. There's all delays, hold-ups. I think you felt that frustration as well. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, putting the work in, learning each other, putting the work in with each other. They want to learn a lot from you. They want to build a life with you. They've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. A nice flow of energy between you both, and a nice, genuine harmony between you both, which is really nice as well. So if there are things that you can't do, tell them. They understand. They know that you're genuine. You're very genuine with each other. The Four of Pentacles is going on the marriage card. There's a possibility that you could both have your money needs met, your financial needs met, your security, your investing and saving for the future. That strong thing, holding on to one another, letting it grow. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. They get frustrated when things don't move as quickly as they want. They get anxious about money. That may be something that's gone on in their life in the past. Money problems, may be to do with their childhood, may just be doing with like debt and things. They get anxious over money. You're gonna have to hold the purse strings, or you know, you're gonna have to like protect yourself financially. I think that's just important, so that you know that even if they blow all their money, you've still got your pot of money. You know, financial independence from each other. But they get anxious about money. They don't understand it. And they don't really understand what difference, like, money can't bring happiness, but it can pay the bills and it can make life easier. And I don't think they necessarily get that. I don't think they can prioritize with that. Like, let's pay the bills first and play with what's left over. I don't think they're like that. I think that you're going to have to be the one that is budgeting and doing the things that is boring. We have the Emperor reversed. When you two are together alone in a room, it's child's play. It's like teenagers. It's like exploring and emotional immaturity in the nicest way, and in going back to playing and lovely things, really nice things. Like, you just connect. And I think you could both be in a room, you could both be together and never ever need anything else ever, as long as you got each other and occupy each other and do things together, which adults do, you know. And then we've got the Two of Wands reversed, and it's going on the Three of Bows. There could be disagreements about the plans for the future. As long as you're on the same page, I think that because of their frustrations, there'll be plans that you want to do, but you need to like cater it around what they can cope with and what you can cope with. I think there may be social anxiety for you as well. So it's like, as long as you're both realistic with the plans that you make, that you both can cope with, you're going to be fine. If you make plans that are setting each other up for a fall. Like booking a night to go and do the thing that one of you never wants to do. That's not going to end well, but if you do the things that you're both on the same page and you both get good things coming out of it, you're going to go quite well. Just don't try and you're not this couple to fit into everyone else's box. I think your date night is probably completely different to someone else's kind of date night. You don't have to have social approval. Do your thing. As long as you're both doing the things that make both of you happy, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And then a page sword reversed. There's going to be broken promises. You may have to break a lease at some point, whether that's to move in together, or if you move, maybe one of you have to break a lease to move in with the other one. But maybe you move into somewhere together and you have to break that lease and move somewhere else. There's a broken lease here coming out. Broken like contract for a rental property. And there's going to be something that comes up that you both think you want, and then you're both like, no, I don't actually want to go there. Actually, can we not go there? Can we just, yeah, we've got the tickets and we've got the things, but can we just stay here and do this? It's like that kind of thing. Don't let them sign any contracts on their own. Check it. Read the small print. Don't sign anything that they just put in front of you. Just read the small print, because I think that they could be taken advantage of with a contract. Maybe credit, maybe debt or something. So always read it. Get them to read whatever it is that they sign as well. I think that's important. I don't think they realise how important and how legally binding documents are. And there may be a rejection of the idea of a formal legal binding marriage. It's almost like you're connected in every other way. Why do we need a bit of paper? That came up. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Deception and envy is in their past. They have this thing where they do look at other people's lives and think, why have they got it all together? Everything's been temporary and half-hearted until you came along, and they get a lot of frustrations. Movement, choices and decisions. An emotional loss from the past. Maybe it's just they felt that emptiness until you came in. An awareness. You just both share this awareness together. I don't think they're quite there yet, like with believing in spirituality or things, being open to that, but you've both got a sense of awareness of one another. You just know the words for it. They don't know the words for it. Moving on together. Moving on from the past. Creating things that have happened in past lives, like moving on from them as well. And moving forward. Making sacrifices to move forward. The waiting game. Delayed gratification. Disruption. There's going to be things that come up in life that they don't know how to navigate and negotiate, and it's going to be frustrations with the outside world, and you're just going to have to help guide them. You're just going to have to. An emotional withdrawal from the world. And I do think, like, if you try and make them do something that's not good for them, they'll shut down. You'll know that they don't want to do it, because I think they'll probably go through phases where they just shut down. But I think you understand that. And I think that you may go through those phases where you just need to shut down for a bit, but you're better at healing and processing. They haven't figured that out yet. They haven't done that yet. And they will. So, bit of a roller coaster, life in general, though. And I don't think it's anything different to what life is for two people who have been through quite a lot independently and have come together. don't let them pull you away from the world too much. I know that you both really like just you two, but you do need to have other people around you as well. Don't let them isolate you from connections or family or friends. Always have links with other people as well, because if you let them isolate you, that could just make them want to isolate you more. And then, they have to learn that by you having connections with friends, family, it doesn't mean that something terrible is going to happen. It's almost like sometimes they just want to hold on a little bit too hard. And then other times they detach a little bit. You two are meant to be. So I'm going to end reading here. What you do with the reading is up to you. Hopefully it's helped you in some kind of way. I'm going to end the reading and wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. Look after each other. If you've made it to this point, you're now part of my Purple Heart gang. Hardly any of you make it to the end of the reading, so well done. I appreciate you. Put a like on the video. It just helps with the algorithm a little bit. If you claim this reading, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you have a lovely day. Do something nice for yourself today. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon.